Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Melina's gonna now do a vlog on makeup tutorials, alright? Talking about people like Nikki Tutorials and Jennifer Alba and different celebrities that do makeup tutorials. Or even Caitlyn Jenner and Drew Barrymore do some makeup tutorials. I'm sure a lot of models do makeup tutorials, a lot of famous people do makeup tutorials, a lot of drag queens do makeup tutorials, like Shea Coulee with Nikki Tutorial. Different people do different makeup tutorials, and now Melina would love to do makeup tutorials. She really, really would. She really feels like makeup tutorials are fun. It's just her camera's not really set up for that kind of thing. She would totally, of course, she totally would. I did do one makeup tutorial one time, and I just brought the product in and then showed it and then put the makeup on separately in a different room and then did it like that, and it was good. It was a good tutorial. But people were like, it's so cute because they're like, it's so funny because they're like, yeah, you go in all these different rooms, or you go into the other room to get the stuff on, like you should do it in front of us. But I did it all separately outside of the room because I had to do it in front of a mirror. I didn't have a mirror with me, so I mean, this studio has no mirror, even though you would think it would, but I don't have a mirror in the studio, so to do a makeup tutorial wouldn't work, but I do think it's a good idea. I do like makeup tutorials a lot, and I think my makeup glam is so good that people want to get the idea for them. They love my ideas. I think they love my ideas. Like my makeup, like look at this makeup job right now. I'm going to try to show you up close. There you go. See that makeup job? Like it's a really nice makeup job. And I think people would want to emulate that and learn from me because I'm very, very good. Now, my glam makeup is so on par with beauty, like real beauty. Like almost every sub, even like Selena Gomez and all those people, I don't feel Selena Gomez is really that pretty. She almost looks so young. Not that I would say that to her or anything. I don't think that would be right. And I don't think she's ugly. She's a very pretty girl. But I mean, when I'm talking pretty, I don't mean someone like her. I'm thinking more like Giselle Bundchen, maybe someone like that, or Jessie. I forget what her name is. Jessie J. No, I'm not sure if it's Jessie J. Jessie. There's a girl. She's a country singer. She sings. "I Look So Good Without You." I forget what her name is, but she's so pretty. And Shania when she's younger. Those people are so good looking that someone like Selena Gomez looks very young, and people like her obviously. So Selena Gomez is very pretty, but I feel that she looks so young that it's almost like too young. I do feel she's got a very youthful look, which is good. I mean, she doesn't want to look old or anything, but she looks so young, it's almost like too much. But she's a pretty girl. I'm not going to say she's not. A lot of people would love to look like her. But in my opinion, she looks very, very young, and she's almost too young. Like almost too young looking. But she's very gorgeous, like I said. But watching me versus watching someone like Selena Gomez, like Selena Gomez is cute, whereas Melina's attractive and sexy, right? So like people that watch me would watch. So I like watching Selena Gomez. Sometimes Selena Gomez does pull off a really sexy look, and you're like, that's cool. She looks really, really good. But other times you're like, she looks like she's so young. She looks too young, and you're just holy. Like her face looks small for some reason. I don't know, but I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't seen her in person. Maybe she's gorgeous, but I mean, I don't know. But it just seems like she looks very young. Anyway, so there's Jessica Alba. Like Jessica Alba, I used to think Jessica Alba was so pretty, right? Like she did Sin City, she did other movies, and she's definitely a pretty girl. But for some reason, I don't think she's that pretty anymore. I don't know why. I mean, she's pretty. I mean, I think most people would kill to have her look, but I really feel Melina looks better. I'm biased, obviously, but I think they're great. Obviously, they're great celebrities. We love them. I just, I find that Jessica Alba looks kind of like a homely woman, like very homely. Almost like she looks like she's, stuck at home all the time and doesn't glam it up ever. But the thing is, like, even like her makeup line, right? Like, her makeup line, she's always talking about how she's wanting a natural look. And of course, Mileena loves a natural look for sure, but Mileena likes more of the glam look, right? The real authentic glam. Like my look is extremely glam, right? Like really glam. So when you see my look, you're not gonna think natural. It does look natural, like it does look natural, but I look so super beautiful that it almost seems unreal. It's almost like unreal, like it's almost like beyond real. So you're just thinking like I'm not, like I am natural, like I do look natural, and I have a very natural look to me. But when I'm thinking natural for me, I'm thinking more like glam natural, right? Like where it's like gorgeous glam, and it's not heavy over the top like a crazy drag queen, but it's not like natural like Jessica Alba, But the natural look does work. It is a nice look, and yes, of course, if you're going for the natural look, you're Jessica Alba. I'm sure you're not feeling unattractive. Like Jessica Alba is gorgeous for sure. And maybe I watched a bad video. Maybe the videos that I watched weren't that good. And maybe if I watched a better video, I'd like it. And I do remember Jessica Alba when she was one of my favorite actresses. I really liked her in some movies. I don't remember which ones. I think Sin City, I liked her look there. She was so gorgeous there. But I didn't see the movie, but I saw some of the clips and I thought she was really gorgeous there. But like ever since she became a mom, which is nothing wrong with being a mom, and it's good to be a mom. It's very good with your kids, obviously, and good to be a mom that isn't gonna totally dress like a Britney Spears, but um, sorry guys, like a Britney Spears, but sometimes you want a Britney Spears type of mom, right? Where the look is so out there and so glam and so like gorgeous, and you like it, right? Like it's nice. I'm the person that likes to look like Britney Spears rather than a Jessica Alba look. Not that there's anything wrong with Jessica Alba's look and being a good mom. Sometimes you don't necessarily want to be like a Britney Spears type, and even though Britney Spears is probably a good mom too, but um, it just seems to me that when you're looking for extreme glam, and even like Nikki Tutorial, right? Like Nikki Tutorial is extreme glam. Like she's got the glam look that I like. Not her looks per se, but her makeup jobs are glam. I like that kind of glam look. The glam look that she does for makeup is perfect. That's my favorite kind of glam. Like I love her looks. She does so well with her looks. They're so beautiful that you're just like, holy cow, like they're so nice. And you want to do the exact same looks that she's got. But Nikki Tutorial, I think Jessica Alba is a more pretty woman than Nikki Tutorial is. Um, but oh yeah, and then there's the people like Jeffree Star and Patrick Star, right? So, and then there's like all the people that are unknowns that are getting paid already, and they're doing quite well. They're not totally unknown. They've got, but they're just not famous. But there's all the people that do makeup tutorials like that, and you're like, there's so many. You could watch makeup tutorials all day long. Like, if you wanted to watch one after the other every day, you could. It's kind of nice, actually. And what I really like too are the ones that you don't suspect they'd be looking very good without makeup. Without makeup, they don't look very good, and then you see them transform, and it's crazy the difference. Those are kind of cool. Or even like somebody that's a good-looking guy that does drag, and when they transform to somebody, you're like, wow, that's crazy good. But that's rare. I find that the people that I generally stick to watch, and there's not that many. So, and I mean, they're the famous ones, obviously. Like Nikki Tutorial is so famous, even though I don't consider Nikki Tutorial glamorous as much as I am, or I don't consider her very pretty as much as Mileena looks pretty. But the thing is, Nikki Tutorial has so many views and so many videos, and she's been performing since she was 14, I think, maybe even younger. So you're just like, that really is kind of crazy. So I guess, I'm not sure how old she is now. I think she's probably about 26 or 28 now. So she's been performing for 14 years, or 12 or 14 years. So, I mean, I'm more gorgeous in my opinion, so I do feel I'll be more successful, but it does take time, right? But yes, so Nikki Tutorial is very pretty, but she's not like my type of pretty, right? Like I like gore, like you saw my bestie, that's the kind of pretty I like, right? Like she's so pretty, and that's the kind of pretty I love, right? Like authentically pretty, everybody thinks she's pretty, Everybody likes her because she's so pretty. That's the kind of pretty I like, right? My bestie's awesome. So yeah, so my bestie's amazing. So when you see people that are pretty, you might think they're really pretty, like Jessica Alba, for instance, but I don't think so because my friends are prettier than Jessica Alba. And but some people might have prettier friends than Jessica Alba, but they think Jessica Alba's pretty. Like, everyone has their own type of what they like, so they're not going to think that Jessica Alba isn't pretty if that's what they like. But and Jessica Alba is a pretty woman for sure. But I mean, but my friends are better looking than Jessica Alba, so for me, I find Jessica Alba to be plain because Jessica Alba is gorgeous though. Like, then when I say these things, I always talk about their worst videos, right? Like, if I saw a video of Jessica Alba where she's doing a phenomenal job and she's super glam, or maybe not super glam, but gorgeous, like what she normally looks like when I remember her from years ago, and she looked like that, then yes, she'd be really pretty, and she's one of the best looking people on earth. But I find her personality makes her boring too. Like, not that she's a boring person. Like, she's obviously done lots of different things. She's really pretty compared to a lot of people, um, but I find that she's not like, there's people that are prettier than she is, and that her personality makes her kind of almost dull in some sense. Like, not that she's dull. I don't think she's dull, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. If you see her perform, you see her talking, you see her do whatever. If you see her do those things, you're gonna think the same things sometimes, right? Like, but a lot of people swear by her, like they love her so much they wouldn't think those things. But I mean, for me, I just think that she's pretty. Like, okay, so I'm talking about this for a long time. Obviously, she's a pretty woman. Like, we're not gonna deny that, right? Like, she's pretty enough that she's super pretty. But like, I really feel that she could be a lot more gorgeous. I don't feel she's as gorgeous as somebody else. Like, and I think some people were really gorgeous. Like Elizabeth Hurley, for instance. Elizabeth Hurley was so gorgeous in the first movie of um, what was that movie? Austin Powers. She was so gorgeous. I thought she was the most prettiest woman ever. And then after that, when she did other things, and she had that falling out with Hugh Grant, where he had dated a Prostitute, and so I had an affair with one. I won't say it on YouTube because it's not allowed. I don't think, but I'm sure it is allowed, but I won't say it. But yeah, so she had an affair with one of those, or an Hooker, and so he had an affair with an Hooker. So I think what happened was not that she looked bad because of that, but that was a time when she was not as glamorous, and I mean, she looked amazing when she was young. Like, she was so gorgeous. I loved her look. I thought she was probably one of the best looking women on earth. I really felt it, but she did get out of that phase. And like I keep saying, guys, I'm talking about videos where you see the person and you think, oh, they don't look as good. And I'm sure if you watch another video that came up afterwards and you're thinking, holy, yeah, they are good looking. I'm just remembering the last video I saw where she didn't look as good, but she probably looked even better other times. It looked really, really good. So I might be wrong, right? So maybe she looks really, really good, or maybe Jessica Alba does look really, really good. But the videos I saw, she didn't look as good. So I might be skewed on that judgment call. I might be wrong, right? Anyway, I'm going to end it here. You guys are super awesome. You guys are really great. I hope you liked the show tonight. I'm really doing a bang up job, right? You guys are loving it. Thank you for watching. Bye now. And this video, click that subscribe button. This video is 15 minutes about. Oh, okay.